Hello YouTube, this is Thompson 737 bringing you update number 2 on the Spanish Mediterranean airport in the scale of 1/400. So we're going to follow on from the last update. That update had focused on a period of 1994, we're going to focus on 1995 in this update. And in relation to a comment I had on the last video regarding sort of featuring more aircraft, it is the way it is at the minute. The first few updates, I'd probably say maybe the first 5 or 6, are going to be sort of not as busy as they can be. I'm going to say that simply because of the aircraft I want to kind of rotate. I don't want to feature all the same aircraft in the same update in every update. So for instance, the aircraft we featured in the last update, they've all been rotated with these that we can feature instead. But of course, you know, you will see their models again, and I just want to, you know, rotate where I can and make it more interesting per update. And like I say, they will feature again, depending on, you know, what works best for the actual update I want to do. Like I say, we've got a few couple of movements, some sort of one-off movements featured in this update as well. But again, even some of these models that you'll see here again will feature at some point as at some other point as well. So until we get to like the early 2000s, it's a bit limited in terms of what we can do. But when we get to that stage of the early 2000s, then we can sort of broaden out, use more models per update, and potentially do more updates per kind of year kind of thing as well. So there's all that. So again, just going to go through you know, the models obviously are on the display today, and just reading off, you know, where they might be flying from or to, that kind of thing, and maybe the purpose behind why they're in. So we're going to start off on this far side. We have these two British Airlines. First of all, we have the Monarch 757-200. This is registration GMONB, and this is operating a service from and to Manchester. Recently acquired for this kind of project, and again a model that can be utilised through quite a few years. And then next out we have a Britannia 757-200 as well. This is registration GBYAM, and this is operating from and to Gatwick. As you can see, both in service with the respective air bridges, and the Britannia getting loaded there with some baggage as well. And just move it across, as you can see, apron not overly busy. Just zoom out slightly. We have this LTU 757-200, which is just pushing back from stand 14. LTU SUD, should I say, 757-200, registration DAMUV, another model that I've recently acquired. This is operating out to Dusseldorf, as you can see, just on pushback. Again, just pushback from stand 14, which is a stand pretty much just kind of in front of it from this perspective. On the one of the remote stands here, we have this Ryanair 737-200 EICKS. This is in the Love Plane livery. Any information regarding this, by the way, would be helpful. Initially, I thought this livery was only active in 1995. Now, there's a picture at Manchester on airliners.net in 1995, according to whoever's published the picture. But on Jet Photos, this livery is also active in 1997. So I don't know if the livery, but there's also a picture of it without the Love Plane colours in 1996. So I don't know if there's been a mistake on the year, in which case I apologise if I'm a little bit out of sync in 1995. Or they changed the livery from this to standard back to this again during Valentine's Day or something, I don't know. So whether in 1995 it was in these colours and then changed to standard, then changed back again to these colours in 1997, I don't know. Or if it was just simply active in 1997 and someone's got the date mixed up, I have no idea. So if anybody's got any information regarding this aircraft livery itself, that would be helpful. But I always thought it was just 1995, but I've been sort of corrected after looking again and realising that's not the case, and it is actually also active in 1997, according to the sources I have online. Just maybe a little bit of a disclaimer as well. If we progress to any other aircraft that I may be out of sync during specific years, then I'm only working with what I found online, so that's the way it is. Also as well, I didn't know where this would operate from. I just put it down as Manchester. I know obviously Ryanair's primarily maybe based out of Ireland and maybe Dublin. Whether it would have done Dublin to Palma, I don't know, but I've gone for a Manchester to Palma service instead. So any background information would be very helpful on that particular model. And then taxiing past, we have this Heavy Lift 707 300. This is registration GHEVY. And this is operating for obviously a cargo reason from Southend. Not sure, or should I say it's going out to Southend, taxiing out, and this is actually based on a real movement. The dates aren't specific, I will just say that, but this aircraft did actually visit Palma in 1995. And also another model which was present in 1995 at Palma, which I thought, you know, we'd include in the same update, is this rather big aircraft. This Antonov 124, Volga Dnepr, registration RA82047, and this is coming from Luxembourg. As you can see, quite a lot of activity going on around this particular aircraft. Again, specific reasons unknown, other than obviously it's going to be a cargo service on this aircraft. But I mean, with this on display, it gives you an idea of the stand that I wanted to include for aircraft like this and other aircraft that are going to be wide body that might not necessarily use the main airbridge stands. And for me, you know, it works quite well. I will admit the Antonov 124 does only just fit into this kind of space, but it's going to be quite ideal for, you know, other charter aircraft like 747s, maybe 777s, and other stuff like that. Again, just gives you that kind of idea. That's it for this update. Again, you know, the initial ones are quite limited in terms of what we can include, kind of thing. But you know, so obviously the next update will be focusing on 1996, then 1997, 98, 99, so on. More often than not anyway. And then 2000s, like I say, will pick up a little bit more. We'll be able to have more variety, more aircraft sort of featured. Because I will admit, you know, looking at this airport, there's a lot of stands that are bare, and there's not like a lot of you know, aircraft that could be featured that aren't, and stuff like that. But like I say, I just want to split each update up in a way that's kind of different each time. But as I said, there were, you know, some of these aircraft will feature again. It's not like this is the only time they're going to feature. Just like any other airport, any other model airport, or any other sort of airport in real life, you're going to see the same aircraft through the years. So yeah, we'll definitely will be doing that. Again, thanks for watching this video, and again, any comments, suggestions, anything like that, feel free to post, and of course like the video if you want to, and if you haven't already, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.